On this site, there has been a windmill standing since the year 1666, interestingly the same year as the Great Fire of London. The very first mill was built on land which was owned by the church and was the trestle post mill. In 1744, a storm brought this magnificent building down, and in 1769 the mill was replaced by another post mill. We're here today and have been granted the permission to talk to someone who really knows about the windmill.
The mill was built in 1880. The previous mill was a wooden structure, and the millwrights were repairing it, and there was a violent storm that night, and it blew it down. Hence, Henderson's of Louth came along and bought the site and built the brick tower mill. The bricks themselves came from just up the road. There used to be brick pits. They're now fishing ponds, and apparently there were 3 grades of brick. There was the bricks nearest the heat was the best, then you had the medium, and at the end there was the cheap ones, and hence you're stood in a load of cheap bricks. They're porous, that's the problem. That's why we're tarred on the outside, to try and waterproof them. Well, I have to, each week I come along and go into the cap, that's right at the top, and grease it. And I turn the sails each week, because what I like to do is leave them in a different position so that each sail gets weathered equally. The little ones, when I have school parties, you saw me earlier on demonstrating the sacks going up with the hoist, and when I have the sails running, I let the little ones pull on the rope to get the sack going up, and they all want to have a go, and that sort of thing, yeah.
The mill is open Tuesday to Sunday from 10 AM till 4 PM, so coming here as a day out is unlikely to be a problem. So what really can people do here that will interest them? We ask a local business owner at the windmill how she finds her business and how it can help the mill.
I came up here originally actually to get a little workshop, and so the place was closed actually, and I just had a look in and saw the little paper in the window saying business and lease for sale. I mean, this place is like quite charismatic, I think, and it was like, well, yeah, come on in, don't be daft, you'd never be able to afford this place, but it would have been a nice dream. And I don't know why I rang that number, but I did in the end, and it just was meant to be like this. It was affordable against all odds, and everything went fairly smooth, and I just fell in love with it. I've got a gorgeous place, and yeah, it wants attention. It wants people up here definitely to admire the place, and I think we're going to be quite successful. We're going to focus on herbs. Because it used to be a herb place. It was Waltham Herbs before, and it was quite successful and had a really good reputation then. So I'm going to wake up that line again. We're completely going to focus on herbs every day except Mondays from 10 till 5 minimum. We've got a new kitchen in here now, and it is also possible to use the facility for little private functions as well in the evenings, or actually Mondays as well, birthday parties, little Christmas do's, or just group meetings, and we can host and cater for up to 10 people. The locals, obviously, they love their windmill. A lot of tourists come to see it. And I think, yeah, we do need a lot of local support as well, and youth people or young people supporting and getting more involved. Yeah, I mean, for the summer when the windmill is getting active again, yeah, I might speak to the Preservation Society and the Windmill Trust if it's possible, like to generate a few more youth groups getting involved here, and we'll just see and play along with it as it comes.
So the attraction has shown most impressive to the people who work here and the customers who come here and rely on a peaceful day out. The building has been standing for many years and many years to come from now.